Okay, hi. Welcome to Floral Friday again. I'm Jenny Martin, and today we are going to look at the daisy. I love this flower and have been known to say quite often it's my favourite flower, and I think it is definitely one of my favourite flowers. It's so common, and yet there's so many lovely things to look at and enjoy about it. Many childhood memories of making daisy chains, and then as I've got older, just really enjoying watching how they track the sun. So if you're ever seeing loads of daisies in a playing field or on a grassy verge, watch on a sunny day how they track the sun, so they move across the landscape facing the sun. Why are they called daisy? Well, at the moment, it's the sun setting right now, but I've found a sunny spot. This one is open. So during the day, and see if you notice this, in the early morning as the sun comes up, the flower opens up like so. And then in the evening, as it gets dusk and it gets shadowy, and then it gets dark, it closes like this. So it is called daisy after the Old English of day's eye. So it's the day's eye as it opens up. So it belongs to the family of plants, for those of you botanists out there, called the Asteraceae. The Asteraceae is a really interesting group of plants because what you'll think you're looking at here is one flower, but in fact you're seeing a whole collection of lots of little flowers. So the white petals, what you think are white petals, if you actually look really close up, you can see that there are some of the stamen or stigma on the white petals. And if you also look, so these are called ligule flowers, I think. And then if you look in the middle, the yellow bits, they are all individual flowers. And again, you can see the sexual parts of the flower on the yellow, the tubular flowers, they're called the yellow flowers. So if you ever want to give somebody a bunch of flowers, then you can just literally pick a daisy and you're giving them a bunch of flowers. From an ethnobotanical point of view, oh my gosh, so obviously daisy chains, and Doris Day, please don't eat the daisies, don't eat the daisies. So but you can actually in fact eat eat daisies. Apparently you can eat the leaves. However, I'm not so sure how tasty they are, and please check it out before you try this at home. Well, you need to remember though, for those wild food people out there, when you're picking a plant like this to eat, you need to remember about foot fouling. What's foot fouling? Foot fouling is even though you think this field hasn't been sprayed, so there's no herbicides, you can't see any dog poo anywhere, but how do you know someone hasn't walked over this plant which had dog poo on the bottom of their feet? So remember foot fouling. The daisy has been used for many years for various medical conditions. In John Gerard's herbal books written in the 16th century, there are some of the earliest records of the use of daisy. So Bellis perennis is its scientific name, which we can probably gather means beautiful perennial. And I think it is a beautiful perennial. So enjoy watching them track the sun and see if you can see the little bottom bits of each so-called petal, and see if you can see the stamen and the stigma. And enjoy the day's eye.